Hey guys, so I posted on my community page about doing another police car video, and there was a lot of yes votes, so I'm thinking about doing a little 2021 police series. So today we'll start by covering the new 2021 Charger Pursuit. You can find the video outline on screen now with all the various topics for today. I'm also planning on doing some future police videos like on the Durango. I've also covered previous generations of Dodge cop cars, so you can check those videos out in the description or the top right corner. So let's get right into it. So Dodge began offering a Pursuit Charger and Magnum back around 2006 when the first generation was released, and they've continued with the Charger ever since. It's officially called the Dodge Charger Pursuit in the US, and it goes by the Dodge Charger Enforcer in Canada, and these are the best-selling sedans among all the law enforcement vehicles. These are only available for purchase by the various agencies, so regular people can't buy them new, only used when those agencies decide to get rid of them and sell them. There aren't really any trim levels like a regular Charger, just different features that you can add on. The starting price is significantly higher than a regular Charger, $35,555 US, whereas the base 2021 SXT Charger comes in at a much lower $29,995. For that price you get the base V6 with standard all-wheel drive, which we'll get into next, and for around $4,000 more, you can opt for the Hemi V8 with rear-wheel drive only. We'll move on to the performance next, since people are always interested in how fast the cop cars are, as the media always seems to cover those crazy high-speed chases. There's also some pretty major changes here that were due for a long time. So one of the most notable changes for 2021 is that the 8-speed TorqueFlite automatic transmission has been added as standard, this time for both the V6 and the V8 engines. Even though all the civilian versions from the SXT up to the Hellcat got an 8-speed automatic transmission standard on all models starting in 2015, the Pursuits still have a 5-speed automatic with auto stick, controlled via a column-mounted shifter, until now that is. The one thing that hasn't changed for a while are the engines, both roughly the same since 2011. So the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 is back again, and as I mentioned, it is now standard with all-wheel drive. That means 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is rated at 18 city, 26 highway, and 21 mpg combined. The 5.7-liter Hemi V8 is back as well, with MDS and a performance exhaust as stated in the FCA specifications. I would assume that this means the active exhaust, but it may mean the Mopar performance exhaust. The Hemi's got 370 horsepower, 395 pound-feet of torque, and fuel economy ratings of 16 city, 25 highway, and 19 combined. The curb weight is nearly identical for both, 4,338 pounds for the V6 and 4,356 pounds for the Hemi. For both vehicles, the top speed is set at 140 miles per hour, but apparently that can be configured by specific agencies. The gross vehicle weight rating has also been increased to 5,500 pounds to account for more payload. The V8 has a 220mm rear axle, while the V6 gets a 230mm one, and the rear axle ratio is 3.07 on the V6 and 2.62 on the V8. So the V6 has a bit of an upgrade due to the all-wheel drive axles. We'll finish up performance with some of the other, maybe less exciting aspects. Also new for 2021 would be electric power steering, standard on any Pursuit vehicle. The brakes are the heavy-duty BR9 package, which have massive 14.5-inch front and 13.8-inch rear vented rotors, with dual-piston calipers up front with larger brake pads. This is actually a pretty common aftermarket upgrade for those who want big brake performance at a more affordable cost on their regular Chargers. The steel wheels are 18 by 7.5 inches with 225/60 R18 BSW performance tires, but there are 245/55 R18s optional. The suspension includes performance-tuned and load-leveling Nivomat shocks, bigger front and rear stabilizer bars, one-piece lower control arms, and 2-mode electronic stability control. As for the exterior, this Pursuit is similar looking to the regular 2015 and up base model Chargers, with a low and sleek grille and hood, relocated C-pillar, and the rear racetrack taillight. Of course, there's also a push bumper, A-pillar spotlights, built-in wigwag lights, new LED daytime running lights, a roof-mounted light bar, rear decklit emergency lights, and custom wraps available directly from Mopar. As for the colors, there are a whopping 20 choices, you can see all of them on screen. 13 of them are standard on civilian Chargers too, although some of them seem outrageous for a Pursuit vehicle, like Toured, Go Mango, or Cinnamon Stick. The Pursuit-only colors would be Midnight Blue, White Gold, Sheriff's Tan, Ranger, MSP Blue, Electric Pearl Blue, and Bright Silver. So now let's go over some of the standard features. You can find the list of standard police stuff on screen. You can find a list of some of that stuff on screen, like a more heavy-duty alternator and battery, column-mounted automatic shifter with auto stick, heavy-duty cloth bucket seats with a vinyl rear bench and 6-way power driver's seat, and a patrol wiring prep package that includes front and rear wiring harness and power distribution center. Some standard safety features include advanced multi-stage airbags, side thorax airbags, brake assist, park sense rear park assist system, park view rear backup camera, rain brake support, and secure park, which prevents idling cars from being driven away without the key fob inside the vehicle. So that means that nobody can steal an idling cop car if the officer is not in the vehicle himself with the key. The basic screen is a 7-inch display, but there is the option of the 12.1-inch Uconnect screen, which will also add another auxiliary button and better allow for connecting laptop systems simultaneously with the vehicle controls. There's no navigation available, but that's because the officers install their own laptops between the two front seats. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard here. Both the Uconnect systems are a little more robust than the civilian versions, as they are engineered and tested to work with the officer wearing gloves, and in extreme conditions like -40 Celsius or 85 degrees Celsius. The seats are a bit different as they have cutouts in the side bolstering for utility belts that officers wear, and they still come with side airbags. Now let's check out some of the package offerings. The Officer Protection Package comes standard as of 2017, and that's designed to increase the officer awareness when parked, as the Charger uses the Park Sense Rear Park Assist system, the Park View Rear Backup Camera, and Rear Cross Path Detection to alert the officer if there is movement or a person behind the vehicle. The sensors will activate, sound a chime, and all the doors lock, the front windows roll up, and the taillights start flashing. Other packages include the 10 different ones that you can find on screen, like the driver's and passenger side ballistic door panels, or the street appearance group for a more undercover or low-key look. Next, let's have a look at which police stations choose the Charger Pursuit over the competition. This is by no means an exhaustive list, and there are many other departments I might have missed, or some departments might switch cars over the years, or just have 1 or 2 Chargers along with some other brands. And if there's any I missed or in your town, let me know down in the comment section below. Starting in Canada, they are used by the Calgary Police Service, the Ontario Provincial Police, they're used in Montreal, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI as well. In the US, the list is very long, as starting in 2013, 20 states signed up to use the Dodge Charger, while 18 went with Ford vehicles. Some of the various places and jurisdictions they are used in are shown on screen, including Arkansas, Colorado, California, Florida, New York, Idaho, Kansas, Michigan State, Dallas, and Washington, to name a few. Now, the final thing I want to cover today are the performance numbers of these Chargers. Each year, the Michigan State Police does a series of grueling on-road tests that look at the various aspects such as acceleration, top speed, and braking. All the police departments throughout the country then review the tests before they decide which cars to order for their fleets. I'll be using the 2021 Model Year Police Vehicle Evaluation Program, which was basically a 66-page document that has pretty much every detail possible about all the testing they did for the 2021 cop cars. I won't get too far into the details here, as I do want to do a full 2021 police comparison video. But starting with the engines and power output, the most powerful vehicles were the Explorer Utility 3-liter EcoBoost and the F-150 EcoBoost, followed by the Charger and Durango Hemi, and then the Tahoe V8. The Fords have a 10-speed transmission in there as well, while the Dodges have the 8 speeds. For acceleration and top speed testing, the Hemi Police Charger did 0-60 in 5.91 seconds, only behind the Ford Police Interceptor Utility 3-liter EcoBoost all-wheel drive, who did it in 5.75 seconds. The V6 Charger all-wheel drive was in the middle of the pack with a 7.41 second time. Both the Charger's top speed are 140 miles per hour, again just behind the Ford Interceptor's 148 miles per hour. And the final test I want to cover was the deceleration times and braking, so each vehicle did a bunch of 60 to 0 mile per hour stops, taking the average deceleration rate. The Chargers were good, but not the best, with the V6 coming in 3rd place, and the V8 coming in 5th place. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know if you want me to cover the other Pursuit models, like the Durango Pursuit, and the other 2021 police competition from all the various brands. And make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.